Welcome back to another episode of Zed Boxing, everybody. In today's episode, we have PoopMonster out of the blue corner versus Nick Diaz out of the red corner. Both of these young men are 0-2 right now, searching for their first victory. Something to note is that both of these young men have lost to Kaz, who currently sports a record of 2-0. 2 wins, 0 losses. Both wins at a very, very convincing fashion. And honestly, I believe that in his future, I apologize for the stutter, in his future, he will definitely win gold. I believe he is a very smart fighter, but that is not the subject of tonight. The subject of tonight is both of these young men getting their first victory, and who is going to win it? It seems like there's already a call in the first round. All right. Diaz he definitely seems playing... Again, I apologize for the stutter, everybody. He seems to be playing a lot more defensive. In his first fights, that is something that definitely contributed to his losses. In his first fight, he didn't get knocked out, but he definitely, he was headhunting too much. He was trying to score and get the knockout through power punching, but it just didn't work for him. And in his second fight, he did the same thing. Arms were down. His guard was not up most of that fight against Kaz. But it seems now he's playing a bit smarter. He's keeping his hands up, and he's trying to do some counterpunching. And that is what I feel like could lead to Diaz maybe even winning by decision if this goes all the way, because both of these young men are fighting very scrappy right now. They want their first victory. And now we will see how this goes. Seems like PoopMonster is just working the body, really causing damage to his opponent. If Nick does not start blocking the body and start counterpunching more, I do believe that he will be knocked down. Diaz definitely catching him with a good left hook to the side of the head. Both men's bumping gloves. Gotta love the sportsmanship. Gotta love the respect. Loving it. Oh my goodness, and Monster works the body, putting Diaz on the floor. Let's see if he can rise from this, and he does. Rises at the count of 8. Gotta love it. True warrior right here, guys. I believe that he can go far in this promotion, but he definitely needs to start listening to his coaches more. And it seems like he did, because he's coming into this fight a lot more defensively rather than offensively.
Let's go.
All right, and the bump gloves to start round 2. Gotta love it. PoopMonster is only going to go back to the previous work that he was doing. He scored a knockdown. Why wouldn't he keep going there? It seems like Diaz is catching some good punches, and another call from the referee. Oh, he is scoring good. He is catching these good punches. He's letting it fly on Monster right here. All right. Ooh, good left to the head and another good left. Monster's just continuing to work the body. Let's see if Diaz can start blocking the body more. Maybe blocking the head and the body. Because, I mean, PoopMonster is working. He's getting in there. Ooh, and he's Monster catches Diaz with a good right hook to the head and continuing to work the body in the uppercut. Monster's throwing in some good combinations tonight. I wonder if this was something that his coaches were talking to him about. Because obviously, as I've said before in previous broadcasts, Diaz is a very aggressive fighter. And I feel like with any aggressive fighter, if you can simply just figure out a way to just move off to the side when he's wildly swinging and hit a good power punch, that could definitely lead to something. Monster just putting Diaz in a corner. But Diaz does not seem to be backing down from this contest. He needs this win after losing 7 knockdowns against Kaz. He needs this win. He wants the respect of this Zed crowd, of this boxing crowd. I do believe that as Diaz walked out, there were some very negative chants towards him. So that's probably getting into his head and making him a little upset. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Even after the ring of the bell, he is still swinging. I definitely think that he is mad, especially after hearing what the crowd was chanting to him earlier in the night. All right, and the bump gloves. Monster is definitely playing the respect game, which is something I do like, and I do believe that he is getting into Diaz's head. Because Diaz is seeming very mad. He is throwing hard and throwing fast and too much. He needs to preserve his stamina just a little bit. As we now are in the middle of round 3, Monster continuing to work the body. He didn't score a knockdown in the previous round, but it definitely seemed like he could have. He had Diaz in the corner. Diaz definitely catching it. Something that I will respect about Diaz. Oh, and the lazy. Now, that could have been lazy or that could have been exhaustion. I don't know. He's been taking a lot of body shots tonight. But that's something that I will respect about Diaz and tell this crowd and everyone watching here tonight. I do believe Diaz does have a great chin. He is eating these punches and not backing down, and another call from the ref. All right. Monster's just continuing just to lay those subtle punches. Those body punches will add up as it will lead to Diaz's exhaustion. Diaz just kind of standing there. Maybe this is a part of the strategy. Maybe he's waiting for Monster to just get open so he could land a crazy power punch to the head. Or would I think that was Diaz getting caught with that combination? Oh my goodness. He is rocking from side to side as we enter the final moments of round 3. Oh my God. Diaz is just taking it. He is not providing any offense. He is just taking it. All right. That was a crazy round, everybody. As we enter the 4th round, Diaz is definitely looking like he's taking some damage tonight. As you can see the redness around the body region as PoopMonster is just unloading. He is refusing to even stop. Though maybe this is a part of Diaz's strategy. Maybe he's making Monster gas out a bit so he can catch a crazy knockdown. Maybe even a knockout. God, Monster just continuing to work that body, leaving his head. I apologize. This has just been such a crazy fight. Monster working the body, making Diaz maybe second guess himself, just so he can get that opening right to the head, connecting to the temple. Ooh. I wonder if that was a shake to get rid of muscle soreness and tightening, or if that was a bit of showboating right there. I could not tell. Oh my God, and the left right to Diaz's face. Monster just unloading. He is definitely winning the war of attrition, as I've talked about many times under this broadcast. Diaz has to be gassed out by now. All that body work and all that fatigue from throwing and missing, he has to be feeling it right now. Ooh. I do believe that was a little bit of showboating. Oh my goodness! As I was about to say, I believe that was a little bit of showboating on Diaz's end. Monster catches him.
You okay?
I mean, what are you supposed to say in this as we end off the fight in a very convincing... Oh! Diaz has to be mad with PoopMonster winning the fight and PoopMonster picking up his first victory.